Hello friends, it's Kristie Marcotte. Today I'm sharing the cards I made using the April 2021 SheetLoad of Cards. This is designed by Call Me Crafty Al. It's so fun she created a mini slimline edition this month. Now I have used her card sketches before, but I've never completed the full SheetLoad of Cards, so I thought I would give it a try. As you can see, she's already figured out all the measurements and where to cut your paper, so it makes it super easy. I have provided a link in the description box to her video where you can find out more information about using her sketches. For my set of cards, I'll be using Blvd's Fireworks and Freedom collection. This is one of my favorite patriotic collections. It was released several years ago, but I believe it's still available. And I will have a link provided in the description box if you are interested in purchasing any of the products I use in this video. I decided to use the fruit pattern paper and also this grid blue tone-on-tone design. I'll also be using some Love from Lizi peel-offs. This is the silver holographic color in the pinstripe style. I'm using the medium width and putting it along the edge of this blue pattern paper. It'll add a little extra sparkle. So I do cut my peel-offs slightly longer than the paper, and then I'll wrap the ends around the back. I left a small gap in the middle since that will be covered up by the sentiment. I'm layering all of these pieces on some blue cardstock, and this is just cardstock I have on hand. I believe it's from Coordinations. I buy most of my colored cardstock from the local Joann's whenever it goes on sale. And for my card, I will be following this sketch fairly closely. I'll put some liquid adhesive on the back of this piece. I'm using Barely Art liquid glue. And then I'll adhere it to the card, trying to make sure to get it nice and straight. Then I'll put my card front onto a card base. And the size of the mini slimline card is 6 1/4 by 3 1/4 inches. As popular as the standard slimline size card is, I'm starting to see a lot more of the mini slimline sizes, and I kind of prefer the smaller size. For this sentiment, I'll be using a stamp set from Love from Lizi. This is called Simply Amazing. Lots of great uplifting sentiments. And on this card, it's "You're nothing short of fabulous." Thought that went perfectly with the fruit and that patriotic theme. So I could send this to someone to brighten their day. I layered that sentiment on some of the blue cardstock, and I did cut an angle on the left side as indicated on the sketch. Now for my sentiment, I am shifting it more toward the right. It's flush with that blue panel on the sketch, but I liked it a little bit further toward the right. I'll add some small scrap pieces of cardstock to the back where it goes off of that blue layer, just to keep everything at the same level. And then adhere it to the card with liquid adhesive. On the sketch, there are 3 small circles to the right of the sentiment. I decided to use the mini star peel-offs from Love from Lizi. This is the silver mirror color. I'll put 3 of them to the right, trying to get them centered and fairly straight. Just ties in with that whole patriotic color look. I know there is a little bit of green on some of the fruit, but I still think it's mostly patriotic. So there is my finished card. This was so much fun to make, and I did make a total of 8. I'll admit I wasn't exact on following all of those cutting measurements since I did add some extra cardstock to layer the sentiment. But otherwise, I still did follow the main design of the card sketch. This is a very fun sketch and so easy to create with all the measurements that Call Me Crafty Al has figured out for us. I will have a link to her video in the description box if you want to check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.